Welcome to Strike Zone MMA. Thank you guys for joining me for today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of Conor McGregor's fighting style. Really looking forward to doing this breakdown with you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Quick side note, the UFC is of course been flagging a lot of videos for copyright, and I'm hoping this video doesn't get flagged, so I'm going to put a link in the description to UFC Fight Pass. I don't know if that's going to help me out or not, but I thought I'd just include that anyways. Without further ado, let's get into the breakdown. So the first thing I wanted to discuss was Conor McGregor's back kick. His left back kick is such a powerful kick, and you see him throw this kick multiple times throughout a fight. This kick played a huge role in the Chad Mendes fight. And so before we go into how he uses this kick, I just wanted to discuss why it played such a big role in that fight. So as we all know, Chad Mendes is a very skilled wrestler, and throughout this fight, he was looking to take Conor McGregor down to the ground. Now, Conor McGregor also throws a lot of left leg roundhouse kicks to the head, really high roundhouse kicks, and throughout this fight, I didn't see him throwing that kick a lot. I think the reason is it's a lot harder to catch a back kick than a roundhouse kick. If Chad Mendes had caught one of Conor McGregor's roundhouse kicks, it perfectly lines up for a catch, and then from there Chad Mendes can throw Conor McGregor down to the ground. Now with a back kick, it's fast. The whole blade of Conor McGregor's foot is coming right at his chest, and it's a very hard kick to catch. So I think that was a very smart move by Conor. And on top of that, it's a great kick to wear your opponent down. That's what Conor McGregor really does. He'll constantly just smash you with this kick right to your chest, and it's going to wear you down no matter what. It's very hard. It's a very hard kick to take, and it's definitely something to watch out for. Now, on top of that, he also throws the lead side kick a lot. You'll see him throwing this not only to the chest but on top of the knee, and kicking somebody right above the knee. That is also a very, very painful kick to take, and these kicks are both perfect for power, and they fit Conor very well. But Conor also throws back kicks to kind of chain with his movement system. As we know, he's a very movement-oriented fighter. He's all about movement and being as fluid as possible. And a lot of the time, he'll throw this back kick to close the gap, and that will create more opportunities with his hands, whether he wants a jab cross or whatever. And it also creates opportunities to test the waters, to test the distance, because Conor McGregor likes to bounce in and out when he fights, and he really likes to control the distance and be the aggressor. So that a back kick is going to allow him to do that. So moving on here, I also want to talk about, of course, right here, Conor McGregor's left hand. And I also want to discuss a bit about footwork. So right here, what you saw was Conor McGregor, of course, connects with the left hand right on the jaw. But something important from this clip is that a lot of people discuss Conor McGregor's one-punch knockout power. And he does definitely have one-punch power. I've seen, you can look up various fights on YouTube of him where he knocks people out in one fight. But a lot of the time, his left hand is just a soft left hand that shakes his opponent up just enough to get them down. This is a perfect example. The left hand is precise, and it's perfect timing. There's no power and speed behind it. If you watch it again, it's quite a slow and soft left hand. It connects with the jaw right at the right spot, and it puts Jose Aldo down to the ground, but it doesn't put him out cold. In fact, after he gets hit by this left hand, he attempts to get up, and then Conor McGregor reacts by hitting him with the hammer fist and putting him out. So a lot of Conor McGregor's left hands actually don't completely knock people out. He rattles his opponent by hitting them in the jaw with a left hook or a left cross, and that is enough to put his opponent out. So that's something I wanted to point out. His left hand is very, very accurate, and it sets him up for lots of other opportunities to finish his opponents off. But at the same time, he does have that one-hit knockout power, and overall, his left hand is his deadliest weapon. It is extremely accurate, and the timing with it, when compared to other fighters, there's a lot of haymakers out there that will throw a bunch of punches, and Conor McGregor isn't that type. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity to bounce in and take you out and then bounce out. So that's something I wanted to point out. The other thing I want to talk about is his footwork. A lot of the times with southpaw and orthodox fighters, when they're fighting one another, they're looking to dominate each other by putting the lead foot on the outside. The reason why they do this is when you put your lead foot on the outside of the fighter, it's going to line your left hand up, or your power hand for the punch. And Conor McGregor actually does not do this very much at all. He's very much a movement based fighter, like I said before. He's looking to be outside of your range, and he wants you to come aggressively at him, and then he's going to bounce back in, hit you, and bounce out. So that's something he does. He doesn't, he uses footwork to be fluid and move as much as possible, but he doesn't seem to use that lead leg for dominant positions much, and that's another thing I wanted to point out. Now, right here, this is Conor McGregor right before he uses his left cross, and this is quite an important clip here, because a lot of fighters, when they're about to throw their power punch or their cross, they will load up their punch. But Conor McGregor doesn't actually always completely load back. He's not always going to fully rotate and get maximum power for that cross. A lot of the time you'll see him standing in a position that makes him look like he's about to jab, but instead he's really just looking to fire a quick cross out there to the jaw and then just come back, which is pretty interesting. His crosses aren't always about complete power. They're just about timing and precision and just getting them out there, quickly, which is interesting, because most fighters, when they're throwing a cross out there, they're looking to smack you. They're looking to put as much force out there, as they possibly can. But Conor doesn't seem to really do that. Yeah, he's more about being unpredictable, and I think that's a huge part of his game. So overall, hopefully you guys enjoyed the breakdown. This was a fun video to make, and I look forward to making videos in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Strike Zone MMA. Peace.